On July 17th, 1995, a 20-year-old man and a 21-year-old woman gave birth to a baby girl. And yes, that girl was me. And yes, those parents were my parents. They are currently 41 and 40 years old. Over the past 19 years, I have witnessed and experienced some of the pros and the cons of having young parents. I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons of mostly the cons of being a young parent or having young parents. The reason why you should not be a young parent is because they are on social media a lot. They go out more than older parents, and they try to fit in with you and your friends. For the next 4 to 6 minutes, I want to inform you the cons of having a young parent or being a young parent. So before you think having a young parent is really cool, I'm going to tell you why it is not a cool thing. So, young parents go on social media more and like to go out more. Since my parents had me at a young age, they did not go out a lot. So now, since they are 40 and 41, they like to go out to bars and concerts without me and my sister. So I'm the babysitter, so I have to watch my sister. So they like to do that without us, and also go to Disney without us too. Yes, grandparents and older parents have Facebook, but my parents have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also, ready, Vine. Yes, they Vine. It's insane. My dad has over 1,000 followers on Twitter, more than me. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. My parents are very odd, and I think it's because they are young and they try to fit in. All of my friends think my parents are the coolest parents in the world. They like to hang out with them more than me, which I am offended. My guy best friend at home thinks my mother is gorgeous and has a huge crush on her, and my best friend at home has a huge crush on my father, and he knows it, so it's kind of awkward. But like, it's awkward for me. Like, it's just no. I can't. Since my parents had me, when they were really young, they did not go out a lot, like I said before. So now I have to watch my sister, and it's annoying because, like, yeah, I would like to go out on a Friday night, but I can't because my parents are going out on a Friday night. Now that you know the problems of having young parents, let me tell you the solution to it. According to the Huffington Post, there are some ways you can avoid being a young parent or having young parents. For being a young parent, you can obviously use a condom, birth control, the obvious solution to it. But if you have a young parent, you can block them on social media. Yes, do that. If your friends have young parents and they follow you or friends with you on Facebook, block them, mute them. You have to. My mother, lovely, love her, but she gets mad at me that I don't follow her on Twitter. Like any normal mother would get mad at her child for, oh, you're doing this, you got a bad grade, or you're doing drugs, or you're drinking. She gets mad at me because I blocked her on Twitter. Like, we got into a fight about it, and I think that's ridiculous. I don't know. My dad, on Friday, asked me what I was doing, and I said I'm with my friends. He goes, are you turning up? What? Okay. And my mom likes to text me randomly asking me, who is Bae?
Oh my god. Sorry.
It's okay. No, it's really annoying, and they like to fit in. So there's really no way to avoid young parents because they will find a way around to get to you. There's no solution, but there is a solution, but sometimes that won't work. So now you know to avoid young parents or your friends' young parents, but what if it doesn't work? Like I said, if it does not work, you're screwed. I'm sorry. There's no way around it. Another article for the Huffington Post and also the Telegraph, they said that they just are on social media a lot and like to connect. That's their way of connecting with their children or seeing what they're doing. There's really no way that you can avoid them, but you can try, but it probably won't work. So the reason why you should not be a young parent is that you can embarrass your children easily. You go on social media and then they go out more and they like to try to fit in with their children. So that I told you all the pros, I told you all the cons, and yes, there are some pros, but there are mostly cons. So all I have to say is, do not be a young parent.